Hello, friends. Welcome to Leap Interview Series, and we have with us a guest from Nigeria, and she's a Vice Chancellor at Chrisland University. Well, before I say much, um, let's welcome the Vice Chancellor, um, and please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey.
Hello, I'm Professor Oyedunni Sola Arulogun. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of Chrisland University, and it's an honor to share these moments with you as part of the criteria for the award for the Vice-Chancellor of the Year. This is a recognition. This recognition is both humbling for me because it's not just my journey, it's a shared journey with giants that have helped me and with those who are by the side, who are on the journey with me. My journey into education began with a deep conviction. As a child, growing up as a girl, I saw the importance of education. My mom is a teacher, and my father also, even though he was not a teacher, but he had the pedagogy skill. So I saw growing up as a child how education opens the mind, and that from as a child, I saw how education opened possibilities for people. And so being in the field of education, I know, and seeing that growing up, I know I wanted to be part of that story. And so my ending up in the field of education is not coincidental, but it's a seed that has been sown growing up that became germinated. And so being a leader of the institution is a natural extension of that purpose that I've had growing up as a child. And I've seen that to teach is to lead, not necessarily just imparting knowledge. So as you are teaching, you are also leading, you are showing example, and it is a life of service. So that has been it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, just tell us more about the Chrisland University.
Yes, Chrisland University is a private institution and established by a woman, the Chancellor, High Chief Dr. Winnie Fred Aushika. And the institution started 10 years ago and is part of a conglomerate of Chrisland Group of Schools. So, and we have courses we have 4 colleges. We have College of Basic and Applied Sciences. We have College of Law. We have College of Natural and Applied Sciences. And then we have College of Arts, Management and Social Sciences. And then we have a Faculty of Nursing and the postgraduate school that just started. And the foundation of the school is based on leadership, giving opportunities for people to unlock their innovative mind, providing conducive environment to nurture minds for young people to come in and be who they want to be based on their interest of course of study. And within that, they are also giving the entrepreneurship skill, entrepreneurship education, so that within their different specialties, they begin to think ahead. What is the entrepreneurial aspect of this? So that when they graduate, they really don't have to keep waiting for job, but right still in school, many of them have carved their niche for themselves. So it's a campus where all students are accommodated on campus, no off-campus students. So in a nutshell, that is the Chrisland University.
Wow, fantastic. So how many students are studying in Chrisland University?
To date, we have about 1,655 students.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a quite a good number of students that you are shaping. You're shaping their careers, and obviously, in turn, building the nation. So, really amazing job. But as a vice chancellor, um, you are the leader of the university. So, what are the kind of responsibilities that you find yourself involved into?
Yeah, thank you very much. As the Vice-Chancellor of a university, you are like the Chief Executive Officer, you are
Yeah.
the Chief Security Officer, you are the Chief Accounting Officer, who is the overall head that oversees the different aspects, oversees the academic session, oversees the administrative section, oversees the financial section. You are like, everybody is reporting to you, and you are ensuring that the campus is fine for, in terms of security, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of what the students need, basic amenities, and you're also in charge of ensuring that the different curricula are of international standard and they are up to date, as well as day-to-day running of the institution.
Wow, fantastic. Well, while you have an amazing institution that's been going on for good amount of time, you have good student base, and as you rightly said, as the vice chancellor, you are chief executive, chief finance, chief everything, right? But let me bring that other element of chief marketing officer, and let me ask, what are see, we want to build careers, we want to build people's lives, but still we have to attract people to join the education stream. At the same time, we want to have attract talent. So it's not just the number, but good people should come and educate. So obviously, if they are clever already, then they get more benefit out of the same class. So, as a chief marketing officer, what are the things that you would like to do or you do as a university to attract the new talent?
Thank you very much. One of the things we do, and why some of the reasons why parents want their students to come to Chrisland University. One, we have a school campus that is beautiful, serene, and everybody can say, oh, wow, this is a fantastic campus. Somewhere where,
Is that the gate that I see behind
yes,
you?
that's the gate. Yes, that's the gate of the
Wow,
school. So
wow,
the
amazing.
school, the gate of the school, we are like on a hill, so you have good aerial view. So we
Wow,
have a good campus. Then we have a campus that we can beat our chest to say there are no adverse behavior. We can beat our chest that no drug issues among the students. And then our cash cow programs, nursing, law, accounting. For the accounting students, before they finish, they are already fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants.
wow.
For the nursing students, before they finish, they have passed their nursing council exams. For those in the medical laboratory science, the same thing. So this attracts students, because parents will say, oh, we had in your school, before they finish, they're already chartered accountants, before they finish, they're already, and we say yes. So those are some of the marketing strategies that we have.
Fantastic. And while you're doing a lot and you already have a beautiful campus right at the top of the hill, and well, I really can imagine how wonderful the student life is going to be. Um, but again, as leaders, we always want to improve, always want to do more. So, what is it that is on your wish list? So, it's not something that you would definitely do, or you, well, at this stage, you probably don't even know how to do it. But what's your wish list to do in next 1 or 2 years at your university?
Yeah, my wish list is to expand the sporting facilities of our students. Yes, young people, they need, apart from the academia, they also need where they can expend their energy. So I wish to expand their sporting facilities. I wish to also expand more of our infrastructure so that we continue to have the latest technology in
Wow.
our various labs, in our various classrooms. So those are my low-hanging fruit wish that in the next 1 or 2 years I like to see.
Wow, fantastic. I'm so impressed. Not only you have wealth of knowledge and of course a wonderful journey, but you have absolute clarity on what you would like and what you would wish. That's really amazing to see. So if I borrow some of your experience and um, request you to advise students, what would be your advice to the students today?
My advice would be twofold. One, generally to students, and more specifically to the female students. Now, why I'm singling out female students is because of the gender. We know that for the female gender, based on my experience, you have a lot of glass ceilings to break. Because it's like growing up in Africa, you are raised to say there's a place you can get to as a girl child, because expectedly the gender norm for you is to be homemaker. So for the girl child, it is to say you can get there, you can break the ceiling and get to male-dominated positions. Interestingly, I've had in the university management, I'm the only female. So
Wow.
it's to encourage the younger girls coming up to say, you can do it. And that it's not sufficient to break the ceiling. It's not sufficient for you to enter the door, leave the door open for others to come in. And then for every student, whether male or female, is to say integrity matters. Hard work matters. The stage of life that they are now is the stage where they should defy gratification, put everything they have into their studies, have a focus of what they want to be, and not be discouraged by comments. Because growing up, I had some negative comments that if I had listened, I wouldn't be where I am today. Is to be focused, believe in yourself, even when you fail, to know that failure is part of the success journey. It's not a final stop. When you fail, you rise up again. Evaluate, why have I failed? What do I need to do better? And you get on to your target. And that every challenge is just a comma on the journey of life. It is not a full stop.
Wow, fantastic. That's so amazing to hear. Now, while you are going up, as you said, breaking those glass ceilings and going up, um, now where we have reached, I guess all these leaders, we get too much to do. And hence, it becomes very important for us to create the second layer of leaders. So, those who can probably lead smaller pockets of areas and hence leave us kind of leaders to do probably higher level work, which is strategies and expansions and focusing on that rather than focusing on the day-to-day stuff, but which is equally important. So bringing up the the professors, the other kind of staff to the kind of semi leaders, and also I feel it is equally important that today the senior professors, teaching staff also should undergo faculty development programs wherein
Oh, yes.
upskilling and
Oh,
there.
yes.
So
That is,
what's your view on that?
yes, my view on that. I always believe that as a leader, if you don't develop your followers, you are a failure. So for you to run your vision, your followers should believe in that vision. And the only way they can believe in your vision and run the vision with you is if you develop their capacity. Develop their capacity, delegate duties, let them use their potentials, their initiatives, allow them to make mistakes, because if they don't make mistakes, they are not going to learn. So you give them the environment for them to, first of all, give them the opportunity to lead in their various sections, either as head of department or sub-dean or course coordinator or at different levels. Give them opportunity of leadership at different levels. Give them the freedom to make mistakes. Give them the freedom to ask questions. Support their capacity in terms of training. Provide support for them. Give them soft landing, even when they fail, and show the way. And the other ways to do that is, that's what I do. As a leader, I act as a coach. And what does a coach do? The coach teaches what to do and stay by the side. So I build capacity, I provide the opportunity, and I step aside to see them perform. And that is where my joy comes in as a leader, to see people that I have empowered do so well that I can say, oh, yes, I have built human beings. Because at the end of the day, the question is not how many laurels, but how many lives have been taught.
Wow. With that wonderful sentence, I think we have a beautiful session today so far. And well, we can just go on talking like this, but I guess we're coming towards the end of our time limit. But with that beautiful sentence, I think it's probably a nice way to take a pause in our conversation. And if I may request, could you also repeat that last sentence? Not so many. Please go ahead.
Yes, I said, at the end of the day, it's not how many laurels, but the number of lives that you have impacted, that you had made a difference in their lives.
Nice. Amazing. I think, thank you so much for your time and
Thank
all the good luck for your journey inwards. And I'm sure you're going to build a lot of leaders as your successors. Um, and good luck for Chrisland University in Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.